Hello, my kobolds and creatures. Welcome to episode 6 of our unnamed vanilla series. I'm Kobold Queen, and today we are going to carry on building up our starter home. Now, I've literally just jumped off the roof from last episode and rewatched that clip. I need to slow down. That was a bit of an erratic mess. Yes, I've put a little timer on my phone so I can sort of keep track of time as we play, so I'm not worrying too much about how long the episode is, but at the same time not completely ignoring the fact that I don't want episodes to run on for hours on end. The actual beam would be right above where the stairs are supposed to go. That is where that beam is meant to be, isn't it? Yeah. That's very smart of me. You know what I can do? Try that. That way, hopefully, I can still get up and down from that. I can't get up from that. But that. Nope. Okay, well, that's probably going to have to be cleaned up or something when I get to it. Today is about framing out the basic shape of the building. This next frame, get my little planet out. It needs to be how big again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8 big, I think. Sorry, just looking at my paper plans. You know what, in these scenes it'd be nice to actually hold like a scrap of paper in game. just to double check everything. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yes, that's as high as he needs to be, including the top and bottom layers of no. Get my camera in the right position. There we go. And we have 1, we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like that. Ow. That's not too bad. Like that. And you know, it's probably not wise to keep hurting myself purposefully in game. I only have so much health, and I always sort of do it at the end of the episode anyway, just for a bit of a running joke kind of thing. I don't know why. I think I must have done it like accidentally in one of my early episodes, and it's just kind of stuck. It's what I do. I'm only a few episodes and I already have like habits and things that I like to do in episodes. Another thing I was talking about is making sure these episodes are only so long. That's what we were talking about last session. It'll be good to make sure I don't ramble too much then. There's only so much I can do in the allotted time then, and I can probably be a bit more focused on what's happening in the moment. I mean, what's going to be nice is with the height of this house as well, we'll have a nice vantage on all the surrounding area. So hopefully things will, things should fall into place. You know what, if I keep falling off, I am going to get myself killed. So let's quickly grab some bread and let those hearts go up. That does remind me, there's a little, well, not on my homebrew rules or anything, but a little task I was in the middle of previous episode was getting a fishing rod. We got the string, we got all the parts we needed. I never actually got around to making a fishing rod. Luckily, the village kept us alive on bread, which has been good for the moment. But I'm thinking that after I've recorded this episode, I'm gonna grab a fishing rod and kind of stock up on food. Just chill in this world alone for a bit after the episode, just to kind of soak it in, seeing if there's any ideas that pop to mind. There we go. We've 5 minutes in the episode, and I've already got a frame. Ouch. really need to work on a different method of getting up and down. Feather falling is definitely something I want to be looking for in the future. And there we go, that is looking pretty nice, if I must say. It's a frame, but we've got more to do. It's a start. I think for this episode I'm not going to focus anymore on the house though. We've done a bit of house building. It's still not finished, far from it. But I think we should look into other things that we can be doing with our time, limited as I am now doing it. Okay, so that can go there. My chest here is getting ridiculously full for a spare. Okay, so I can probably make 2 fishing rods. I think it goes like that. Yes, it does. One there, and that. Ooh, that can go. Oh, come on, do it the nice way around. I want the 64 at the bottom. 2 of those, and that is good. So, plans, other things to do rather than just work on a base for the entire episode, especially if I'm, you know, going for every step, every block with you all. Should I talk about plans? YouTube itself? That's not a bad place to think. I'm going to just grab a few fish now, 3 or 4, just to see how long this takes. And hopefully by the time those 2 fishing rods have finished, we'll have grabbed a enchanted fishing rod from the fishing. A puffer fish. That's not too bad. Yeah, I did say about the birch. But the plans, I have mentioned there were goals. There are some house rules that I was working in whilst we were working, and I think I've gone over them well enough to understand. I don't want to hammer in everything, the same things each episode, so I think maybe I'll need to think of a topic before recording an episode, so I'm not just aimlessly rambling. I mean, that's a little more planning on my end, but it's probably a better option than just winging it, hoping for the best, because that ends up with episodes where I'm just chopping trees or just doing what's immediate. And sure, that's going to make progress in this world happen a lot faster, but that probably doesn't make the nicest episodes to watch. So topics to talk about. That is probably something I can leave to the comments. I can think of my own things, yes, and building maybe, Minecraft. Other things, I don't know. I'm not a conversationalist. What is this? Playing Minecraft while secretly trying to level up my social skills. You've caught me out. Oh, it's terrible. Make some bad jokes along the way, yeah? See what reoccurring nonsense I start picking up. I've already got jumping off objects just for... Oh, and there's a trio of skeletons. That's not very nice. Sleep. Now, sleeping, but our timer's only at 9 minutes. And I'm thinking of doing it for... recording for 15. Thinking of... because we have to cut pieces out and everything, we're probably gonna record for 15 minutes on my timer, and by the time we've cut out some redundant bits, loud noises, cutting back and forth, we'll probably have enough footage then for an episode. There are plans, there are tools now in place, there are microphones on the way, and thoughts of computers. This is slowly building up into a mildly respectable series. Not respectful in the slightest. Should I spend some time decorating the interior? I mean, to be honest, I haven't really got anything to decorate the interior. I could detail the exterior a bit. I mean, I'll need to grab a bit of cobble off camera. Oh dear, that is all I have, isn't it? That wasn't very smart. I don't have that. I will probably use that off camera, and I will probably use up another few normal axes. The reason I need these stairs is because I spoke about it a few episodes ago. Putting in our foundational pieces. Oh, that is something that needs to be corrected as well. Because a foundation on a building should be giving the illusion that a building is, you know, built into the ground and not just sort of plopped on top. There we go. You know, the illusion is that the cobblestone here goes further below to help support the structure. So if, for example, you know what I'm going to purposely do here, if that was exposed naturally, you'd have to then fill this with a full block of cobblestone. Or I could just cheat and do a backward stairs like that, just to give more of an impression that the building is sort of fixed to the ground like that. And here's an interesting thing. The elevation here means that we don't actually need to have any cobblestone, but the problem with that is that's going to be a rather bland segment. I could do this bottom block as cobblestone, or I could raise it up and just do that. No, I am just going to raise it up and do that. It gives it a bit more variety, keeps the pattern, keeps the cobblestone showing. Oh, don't put a path block, put a stair piece. There we go. Like, that. Put that there. Remove that mistake. What I'm going to do here is change up the elevation on the piece so it sort of feeds into the idea that it's built up, that the foundation needs to go a little uneven there. That's not too bad. And I've run out of stair pieces on the last bit to do one block there and the doorway. Well, irregardless, I can throw that down there, and the foundation is mostly done. I'm going to have to do some detailing on the sides here at some point and figure out what block to put here to close this gap. I don't want to just do oak. Spruce would be perfect, but there is no spruce that close to me. What do I have that I could work with? Dirt in abundance, a little diorite, not a lot, only birch and oak. Doesn't give me many options, does it? Maybe I need to branch out and get some more trees. Sorry, mid-sentence I realised that was going to be such a bad pun. Completely unintentional, I promise you, but I have a nasty habit of just falling into them. Yeah, so go out on a limb and find some more trees. That might be a good idea. Add some spruce. Spruce is always good to have to help, you know, bolster up any build. Spruce is always good. Yeah. This is our little hole that we're digging out when I need cobblestone. We're not at iron level, so it doesn't count as an iron branching mine. It's just cobblestone collection area, which will eventually turn into an iron branching mine in the future, but at the moment it's not technically breaking any rules. They're the only guidelines anyway, those rules that I've put in place. Nothing hard, no penalties or anything. Actually, that was one thing I was thinking of, penalties as well for breaking the rules. Like if someone calls me out and it's like, you broke the rules, you're not meant to do villager trading, but you traded with a villager here. It's like, oh, you're right. What would be a suitable mild punishment in-game, of course, but would it be, you've got to build another thing before you can do an advancement, or would you have to lock away a certain type of tool for a bit? I don't know. thoughts and ideas. That is all I've got. That goes there. They might not stay there permanently. I don't think I want these. I don't think I want Kobold going under there. To be honest, I'm not sure if I like the cobblestone as is. I don't know. I gotta trust the process here. I have to trust the process that it will work. You know what? I've got a wood chest. It's about time we 1, 2, 3, 4. For that time we did something about our storage situation already. We thought before things get out of hand. So let's get rid of that. Actually, that's not a bad place to do the whole thing, is it? And because that's a half block, I could probably do this. Oh, give me. Ooh, that didn't work, did it? I mean, sure, I could use the what it's called, the craft book or something, recipes. But I don't know. I prefer the old style of just wholly trying to remember all the recipes, failing miserably, and making mistakes. There's something nice about that, of realising that I've forgotten a recipe and having to redo it from scratch again. There we go. I'm thinking maybe we separate it like that, and we'd have to do something with the floor there to kind of, you know, cover up the top section. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Need 2 more. You know what, I might as well just make the full lot because I will need chests as we go through. There we go, we have a proper little storage column thing, but it needs to connect somehow up there. You know what, let's do this. Give me that. You know what, I'm going to do this from upstairs. Like that. And just bring that over like that. You know what? If I'm going to do that, I should make it consistent both sides. So we do that as well. So the floor stays consistent up here, and we have some nice little beams at the top here. Yeah, that's fine. Nothing obviously poking out here. If I only had some more decorative items, I'd start working on the interior. I don't have much to work with. Oh well, let's see if we can build a shelf. That. No, that. There we go. That's how you make oak trapdoors. Would prefer spruce, but we have to make do with what we've got. There. That's too high. You won't be able to see what's on the shelf at that height. So we'll want that there. That either side. That is a bit of a poor person's shelf. And do we have anything we can put on there? I mean, sure, we've got more chests, but we've got so many of them here that they're not going to feel like a decorative item. So if I remember, yes, that's a barrel. I can place a barrel on the top here, like, no, like this. So we have a little something. You know what, that was only so I could get the barrel in the right orientation, but actually I kind of like that, as it looks like some kind of like cap to seal the barrel off. If I just do that first, I kind of like that. Yeah, if that's the case, I might do another one. Grab those, that, that, put that there, and if that's right above it, do I put that? You know what? This corner here isn't being used, but I'm going to do that so it looks like it's a bit of a thing. More of a decorative kind of placement. Oh, we've hit 20 minutes. There goes 15. But 2 days isn't bad then. Rather than rushing around for 10 minutes in a blind panic trying to make sure I get enough things done in a single day, having a 20-minute episode feels a bit more manageable to record, and it's probably going to have enough content for it to be actually worth something watching, rather than darting around like some mad woman trying to get things done. Excuse me. Okay, let's tidy up and go to bed. Always the best way to end a day. If that's going to go there, let's find a chest for cobblestone bits. Cobblestone can go there. I'll probably change this up between episodes, tidy my inventory around. I'm probably going to do a bit more tree chopping to get the supplies we need, but nothing too crazy. You know what? No. I think I'll do a lot of tree chopping. I want to try and limit myself somehow. I know what. I'm going to pre-make the tools. That way I'm limiting myself, and I didn't get enough sticks, so I need to go grab those first. Sticks. That way I'm sort of limiting myself in what I can do between episodes, so I'm not going to go crazy outside of them and accidentally come back with chests just beaming with inventory space. I think that's fair. I've got all those axes, those stone axe, those pickaxes, 2 fishing rods. I'll use those up between episodes to gather our materials. That seems like a fair deal. Oh, no, that's the option button. That's the sleep button. Making a mess of things, aren't we? Well, that is definitely going to be our episode. It's been fun. We've gotten up a floor. We've prepared to do some off-camera mining and things between. A bit of fishing as well. Grab some materials, some food, hopefully some boots to get that armour back that we lost from the pants in the previous episode. And we should stop getting ourselves situated. Things are starting to actually speed up. We're getting some progress now. Feels good. Thank you everyone for watching. I have been Kobold Queen. This is our unnamed vanilla series, and I shall hopefully see you in the next episode. Bye! Always gotta fall off something.